What's happening, family? Welcome back to another episode of Tasting with Tank. Look, this is my friend. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Marquita Bradley.
Hey, tell them what you do. You fire people? You hire people?
I do not. I'm a producer, so I produce lots of things. So whether it's podcasts, live events, TV, film, I'm someone that can see it from the start to the end. So
Yeah,
that's what I do.
me and Angel, we ran a dry run of our podcast tour. Ran it past Marquita. She's produced a lot of different things. What's going on? You want to hand me that? It's all good. Oh no, it's all good. She's produced a lot of different things. I'm sure you've heard her name on multiple podcasts of our circle. Because Marquita be helping out, all right? She's the expert, and we don't be paying her for her talent. She's like, oh, you do it at work? Well, come do it for me for free.
Come help me out. There's no problem. No problem, friend. I got you.
So, one of your passions, her taste, her
Yes.
specific taste in things that she does.
Yes.
What you like to do?
I love to go to the spa, people. Okay? I love to get massages. I love to get somebody to rub me down. You hear me? I want somebody that's going to take care of this one full body. Okay?
Full body.
Full body.
We in the Tanksley household call her TNA. Now,
Marcus goes.
that's true. So one of the things, she ain't just going to like a spa. Go on, give them the full rundown, Marquita. Don't be half stepping it.
Okay, so my favorite spa is the Four Seasons, specifically the one in Westlake. The Beverly Hills one is a little tiny, more quaint, if you will. But the Four Seasons, the Four Seasons Westlake, they will get you right. There is no problems at the Four Seasons. I call it my Disney World. You hear me? It's the happiest place for me on earth. Okay.
All right. So as you can see, can they see?
Yeah.
Marquita's getting a pedicure right now. I was
Yes.
supposed to be getting one too, but the person canceled. So it's just gonna be her. But I got a box full of knickknacks and massage stuff that I'm gonna be trying out during this.
Yes.
Now I don't know how long it's gonna be because we gotta respect the young lady's time right here, and Marquita was late.
It
of
was
thing.
my dentist.
She was at the dentist. Now I will say we already had to reschedule this because she had a spa appointment scheduled.
That
She
is
said, "Hey, friend, by the way, I can't make next week because I got
Marcus out here
Oh, I'm
out
telling
me.
you. So this is what you do. This is what you
I
do.
already had it booked, you see. I already had it booked. Because I'm a member at Burke Williams. Now, that's like your little everyday type of massage. There's levels to this, you know?
Oh, the privilege.
It
But
is.
we earned it. We earned it.
Yes.
She earned it.
I did. I deserve.
So we've heard many stories about your spa experiences.
Lord.
I ain't gonna put you out there like that.
Yes.
How can I word this? There are people that enjoy the experience more than she does.
Yes.
The people that she hires. The masseuse.
Marcus is trying it.
I'm just saying, they be fighting over Marquita. It's like, no, I got it this time. But you'll do like days though, right?
Full day?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Like you'll go get a room.
Yes, spend the night, like especially if it's at the Four Seasons. Again, I'm telling you, you have to at least experience it once. But I go, like if I know I'm going to be there all day, I go at probably like about 10 a.m. That's not when they open, so I give them an hour. And then
I'll let y'all. I'll
Let
be
you
over
get
here.
all set up.
I'll get you set up. Get
Okay.
your gloves on. I'll be waiting.
yes, and then because you can lay by the pool. They have multiple jacuzzis. They have a steam room. They have a sauna. I mean, the list goes on. You can also get a cabana. Okay, they have a TV in there. Well, you can sit and relax. I fall asleep there. And then in the
I'm
evening,
sorry, y'all.
hold on.
We got the pest out in the shot. This is gorilla style. Y'all know how I do it here. I've had cleaning people walking around in the background.
Marcus.
I had. I'm like, nah, we're going to keep going.
Listen, keep it real. I'm
why
here
not?
for it, friend.
These is real people's lives.
Exactly. No problem. So yeah, I love to spend a full day. Like you get to earn it because when you spend the night, then you get to wake up the next day, right? And what? I can do it all over again. You see? And now I got a 2-for-1 at the Four Seasons. See?
So I didn't really, a lot of men, I would say a majority of men don't really understand the experience of going. I didn't really appreciate it until Angel would go. I would hear, actually you set the bar like, oh, we need to get on that level. The last time I went to that spa for that purpose was on my birthday, and I'm there and I'm in line, and there was like 4 black women behind me checking out, and I was checking out, and they were just like, see, I've been trying to get my husband, and he don't understand. I don't want to go around a bunch of women. You'd rather be around a bunch of men?
And also, they have a separate spa.
Not getting pictures?
So what was the hesitation for you in not going? What was your...
It wasn't. I didn't have what it seemed like a thing the way they viewed it.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Just wasn't your thing.
Yeah, it just wasn't my thing. But then I went. But I'm very particular when it comes to massages.
Yes.
A lot of people see me, they think I want deep tissue.
You said
I'm like, I don't need you pressing your elbow through my back to my chest.
Yes.
It hurts.
It absolutely, that is the worst type of massage for me. That deep tissue is,
They automatically assume that's what I want.
Yeah.
I hate it.
No, I had it once recently, and when I tell you it's probably the worst massage I had, but they were like, oh, it's good for tension. No, it's not. I was in pain for days, okay, days.
As angry as I may seem, I'm one of the most relaxed people you'll ever meet. They be like, oh, you got tension right here. That ain't tension.
No.
That ain't tension. That might be just me for me leaning when I am relaxing. And I can't stand it. I'm like, all I need is a firm rub.
Yeah.
Don't use your knuckles.
Exactly.
Don't use your elbow.
Yes.
If your hand ain't fully open, don't do it.
Yeah, that you like Swedish then.
Yeah,
you like
Swedish.
the Swedish tranquility.
Absolutely.
That's all you need. I too like a medium to firm, but don't be too rough with me. I'm delicate, honey. I'm like a flower.
Y'all only getting a small. Y'all getting like 10% of Marquita right now. She's being very reserved.
I am.
Me and Angel it's like in pain when she leaves our house. Like Marquita's a trip. No, so that was me. I hadn't really experienced it. It was just like I don't really get it. Now I don't think enjoy massages the way I really want to because of that. I always have to correct them.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, as soon as I found the right person, I can stick to it. But I did do a little small. They gave me on my birthday. They gave me a facial. It looked like I had a filter on in real life.
Come on, listen.
I said, oh, look at my skin glowing.
It will get that skin popping. You hear me?
I didn't have time. They didn't have enough when we reserved it. They didn't have any time. I only got I think it was like a 30-minute. I wanted like a 90-minute massage.
Yeah.
Didn't have time for that, but the massage was good. I enjoyed
good.
it. But as I was leaving, I saw those women. They were just like, we've been trying to tell our husbands. I said, well, go home and tell your husbands there was a fine man there. He should have been there with you.
That'll get them there. Yeah. Let's see what you're doing all day. Okay.
Yeah, men, they really don't understand. It's a whole. I enjoy getting pedicures now. It was like once a year. I'm like, I get a pedicure once a year.
Yeah.
Then people would be looking at me like, what happened?
Yeah. Are you okay?
To the ankle below. So now I go a little more often. And it's needed.
It is.
And I don't do it for the clipping of the nail part. I do it because I like the foot massage.
Yeah, I think it's just a form of self-care. And I think that most people should, if you have the option to do it, I think you should, because it's just a relaxation. It's treating your body. It helps with the blood flow. Like, it actually does have health and mental benefits, but people make it seem like it's just the luxurious part.
Yeah, so when did you when did it start? When did it start? I want to say, when did you step over into this? But I'm like, for all I know, I can see you at a little 11-year-old girl.
No.
I need somebody to, excuse me, sir.
Here's the funny part. Like, Marcus knows this. I am from the country. So, in the country, we are not doing that. I'm from South Carolina.
My mom barefoot.
Okay, barefoot on the grass. Okay, that's what I was out here doing as a kid. But now once I went to college, and I started getting some internships, making some money, that was my little treat to myself. So it started out.
But it's still early as hell.
I thought it's late.
Nah,
they got baby massage.
Most people are 8 years into their career before they realize, let me relax. You ain't even started yet.
No. I started getting something. I said, oh, this is what I deserve. This is what God has for his daughter. Who am I to deny? Okay? Yeah. So that's when it started. And then I feel like once I got out of school, I started doing it more frequently, obviously, because now I'm getting paid more. I got a job, that sort of thing. And it just became a real stress reliever. And I don't even think I knew it was a stress reliever. Initially, I think I was just doing it for the fun of it all and the relaxation. But I didn't realize how much it was really just helping my body overall.
So you said you started, this was when you had an internship. You were still in college.
Yep.
And then you just automatically jumped right to Like the full spa?
Yeah, well, it wasn't 4 seasons. Now, let's be clear. When you're young, you were doing that massage envy. You know, you're going little 50. And listen, if you're still doing that as an adult, no judgment.
That's what I do.
Oh, okay. See?
Because I'm last minute. I like to just, I don't want no.
That's what I was just about to say.
I just want, I'm going to get a massage at 2 o'clock.
Walk in. They will take you and rub you down, and you're just as good. And so that's why I was like, oh, this is nice. Let me see. And so then when you start, ooh.
You had one of these?
I actually have one. That's good, right? It gets that tension out of that neck and shoulder. You see?
Yeah, and that's what they be getting rough. Why they try to pull the rear shoulder blade off your back? Why do they do that?
Oh, I have no idea. They say they're trying to move the knots.
No, leave it right there. Leave it not right where the hell it's supposed to be.
Because they want to move.
That's where God put that knot.
That's where God put it. That's what they're trying to do is move it. But that's where I carry my stress with.
I done put you out there enough. I ain't gonna. Yes. So they be moving.
It starts with the neck and shoulder while you try.
Oh.
See. Listen, this is not. I'm going to tell people because people make fun of me, but this is actually a muscle in the body. Okay.
It is.
And the gluteus maximus carries a lot of tension.
The largest muscle Marquita got.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it is. It's like your legs.
It is. And a lot of my tension, this started during the Pandarosa. It wasn't always like this.
The Pandarosa kicked it out.
The Pandarosa.
So you just woke up in July of 2020 and was like, you know what?
And I was like, wow, why does my gluteus maximus feel so tight? And I was stressed. I went through a lot of trauma during 2020. And so
you was
I was going through a lot. I had lost my mom, but I was like, wow, I'm noticing this. I feel like I'm holding myself a little tighter. Yeah. And then when I went to the masseuse, I said, hey.
Hold me, because I'm going to hold myself.
No, I didn't.
Hold on, go ahead.
That's hilarious. Hold me, because I'm sorry. Okay, so literally, I was like, I think something's going on. Initially, I thought it was my hips. I was like, but maybe my hips are tight. And they were like, oh no. Once they got to the gluteus maximus, there were knots, and my God, it was so much trying to move. You're kidding me, please. It really was. I'm laughing, but I'm dead serious.
You can laugh too. It's all good. Trust me, we know how it sounds. Yeah, no,
but it's true, right?
These are stories I've heard. I just feel like everybody.
I'm telling you guys, and they started to work that muscle. And I'm gonna stop.
No. Kennedy, you gotta be more professional in this. You at work. You got one job.
I'm telling the truth though.
Well, go ahead.
The guy, once he started to work that muscle, he was like, oh my gosh, there's so much knots in here. And I was like, I know, I've been telling people, I felt like it was a little tension back there. Mm-hmm. And so he was like, oh, do you walk around holding it? I said, clearly. No, please. I don't know if I want to continue this story.
No, we need to hear this, my queen. Because you don't know who said, look, I got a healthy problem. Meaning I got some curvy.
Oh, Lord.
We all curvy over here.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm not even trying to be funny, and they are professionals, okay? So this is not, Marcus makes fun of the guy.
I'm not.
But they are professionals, and I'm telling you, they literally, Kennedy is in tears. And they literally are working the muscle, and so it took them a while. I had to come back frequently because they had to work. I had that much stress back there. You know how people say you're dragging that wagon?
No, you need to come.
I was dragging lots of stress.
Yeah, tractor trailer.
I was dragging the stress, and I said, oh no, free me. I wanted to be rid of it. And so I continuously went.
Because we're supposed to be free.
Exactly.
We started off free.
Hello, glory. And so that's what I wanted in my life. And God provided, huh? I went right on to that massage.
Yeah, they said we need you to come at least once a day.
No, they didn't.
Because we got Jeff coming in at 4:30, and he ain't going to believe this.
So my friends like to make fun of me because of that. And I'm like, I didn't ask for it. I didn't know this could even happen.
Oh, trust me, honey, you would never have to ask for that. Would nobody ever have to make you ask for that? They would offer it before anything.
Marcus,
baby, can I work this tension out? Because when you said they had to work it out, I said, how many did you have working on you at once?
Once.
Okay.
I only had one. They are professional.
All right.
But once you find similar to you, once I found my two guys, I was like, oh, oh yes. I did have one woman at Burke Williams, but I prefer men, and not for any other your naughty reasons. I prefer men because their natural, like softness or meanness is actually really firm, whereas women have to work extra hard, and I feel like they do too much.
And that's why I prefer women.
Because they're naturally softer.
Because
Yes,
they're softer.
That makes sense.
And it's like when I tell them I don't need, and as soon as they start to too firm, I'm like, no, that's you working too hard.
Right,
it's
exactly.
Gonna be a real easy hour for you.
100%. They put in so much more effort to try to get me to medium, where I'm like, oh, a man's natural, just regular,
no,
it does the trick.
Me as a challenge, like,
oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm like, man, get out of here, bring Susie. Man.
Bring Susie.
Whole girl with the long lashes. Bring
her right on in.
Get on. I don't like you already.
Yes.
So you travel a lot.
I do.
When you travel, do you look for masseuses?
I do.
Do you look for spas? Where
I
was going?
I didn't know where you were going, Mike.
That's what
oh no. I didn't mean to if I did. So I do. When I went to Mexico, I spent like a month in Mexico. I did the Four Seasons there. Okay. I did the spa there, and I did the spa at I think the Ritz there.
Okay. So that's what I was going to ask. So like, you be abroad.
I do.
You be a passport gets stamped.
Yes.
Pages are soggy.
They.
So what I was going to ask. So I haven't traveled, especially like Europe and abroad, as much as you have. Do they have experiences like that would rival like the Four Seasons?
No, very few compared to the Four Seasons, especially because, I mean, some of them I've had great like masseuses, but the overarching experience. So the great thing that I love about the Four Seasons is not only is just the masseuse great, but the actual environment and the circumstances great. So some people will have like a smaller jacuzzi. They may not have a jacuzzi. They may not have a steam room, but they only have a sauna. So you never really get the full package or the size of what you actually want, like the Four Seasons Westlake.
Okay, what is this thing?
I think it's for your,
My calves? I ain't got nothing problem with calves. Let's see. I'm just trying to stuff out, y'all.
Yeah, y'all got a lot of good gadgets.
This looks like a joystick. Is this for your butt?
I think it's for your neck.
For your neck. Don't it look like cheek and then thigh?
I don't know whose cheek would be getting on that, Marcus.
Well, you right. We got some small people out here, though.
Oh, bless them.
You know, it might be. Never mind. Let me know. I'll fix it in post. I'm looking for something for the hand.
Okay.
This all right.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That looks like one of those dryers. It's a hand massage.
It's a hand massage.
Nice.
Oh, the nail dryer thing?
Yeah.
I be seeing when I'm in there getting my
your
feet
toes
done. I be seeing them in there do put their hand in the little glowy thing.
That sounds like that looks nice.
So you have the travel that you do, and you have your spa. It's the frequency. That's what I wanted to hit on. The frequency of your
massages or travel.
Let's do travel first, because I feel like the massages is gonna be a good one.
I don't feel. Here's the thing.
You traveled a lot this year, though.
This year, I don't know. I wouldn't say, for me, I like to travel a lot. I feel like I haven't been as many places as I want to this year, but I have been to various countries. I typically like to go around like sporting events, but Paris, even though I know it's getting a hard time because of the Olympics, because they were treating people terribly. It was, yeah, unfortunately. But it's one of my favorite cities. But I've been to China. I've been to, and that's like Beijing, Shanghai, Xi'an, Guilin.
Run that girl. You started speaking a different language just now. Keep going.
Why are you cutting?
No, I'm proud of that. That's a good thing.
You know, of course I've done.
Run it.
Right.
I'm a real ass, rich ass bitch from the
South. Okay. So I've done, of course, Europe. So I've done Paris, Rome. I've been to Venice. I've been to the Czech. I've been to Slovenia.
Czechoslovakia?
Slovenia is a
Czechoslovenia?
No.
Czechoslovenia.
Slovenia is a small country, but I went to, my best friend had a, no, it's its own country, Slovenia. Slovenia, nicest people. Literally, I went to a wedding in Mexico and we met some friends from Slovenia. And so then when we went to Europe, when we went to Venice, they drove and picked us up because it's like a drive, like a short drive, maybe like an hour or two. And they came and got us. We hung out there. Absolutely amazing time. But yeah, of course, Jamaica, Mexico, Canada.
So you have you went back? I be looking up places before we travel, or even places I think I want to go, and I always look up reviews. Specifically, we got to find out how they're going to treat us.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't like us. It ain't
Facts.
just the U.S.
Facts.
So have you had any bad experiences?
Yes, Prague, believe it or not.
I can believe that.
I was shocked by it because most people, I remember my mom was really nervous when I was going to China because she was talking about the Mongolian people. I didn't even know she knew about them. She was like, they don't like brown people, etc. But I had no problem in China, especially because it was around the Olympics then, so that was years ago. But they catered to, they made everything, they had an English equivalent, so it was easier to navigate the city. However, when we went to Prague, the police officers, they tried to get get a couple of my friends and I we don't even know because they weren't speaking in English, but they were trying to get us to pay them, essentially say we're going to arrest you, but if not, if you give us money, we'll let you go. And
Are you serious?
oh, I'm dead serious. And
So you can't pull give me your
oh
badge
yeah,
number,
yeah. Then they were like, oh, give us your ID. Of course, we were like, no. One of my friends had given them her license. Now at this time, we didn't know it was her license. We thought she had given them the passport. So we are now arguing with the police officers because we're like, we didn't do anything wrong. We barely know what you're saying, but we're not giving you any money. So this woman out of nowhere, she just saw us going back and forth. She came, she started talking to them, defending us. Literally, they were like, oh, give me money. This woman goes in her purse. We see the lint in her wallet, gives the cash to the officers, to pay them on our behalf.
Wow.
Obviously, we were so moved. We gave that lady, I don't know, maybe all the cash we had.
She probably tripled up. On
Yeah, exactly. Because I just couldn't believe, and they wouldn't even look at her in the face when they were talking to her. It was absolutely terrible. And Prague is one of the most prettiest places I've been, but they won't catch me again. Yeah.
Wow. That's I didn't have a citizen. No, actually, we was in Cuba, and which it's pretty easy going. At least when we went, it was easy going over there for us. Mm-hmm. I look Cuban because I am Cuban on my dad's side, but they have three different currencies that they use, but that's heavily Europe influenced, so they use a lot of different. But they have the coupe and the kook.
Oh, okay.
One is more valuable than the other.
Okay.
And then of course they also use the U.S. dollar, but by the time you do the difference, you want to transfer your money because you're gonna be getting ripped off like crazy.
Right.
So what they do to tourists, if you get a cab, a lot of times if you pay, I can't remember which one is more valuable than the other. If you get changed, they'll give it to you in the cheaper currency, so they just made more money.
Of course.
Of course, we didn't know this. We get a cab, we get paying, we're getting out, we're paying, he gives us change, and somebody saw him and told a cop.
No.
And when I tell you, when he was pulling off, they stopped him and pulled him over.
Oh, wow.
Come here.
We saw what you just did.
Yeah. But yeah, so the only other than that, traveling, I can't remember what island we was at. And them people didn't seem to like us, mainly the women.
Really?
They were catering to them white people come on in, and then they act like they didn't see us. I'm like, y'all look like me.
Right.
I can't remember where I was when that happened.
Some places do that if they think you're a local. Which is even terrible. Meaning, if you're at a resort,
bad, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's like a black island or a black place, sometimes I haven't had that experience, but I've had friends who have, where it's like, oh, they thought we were locals, which you shouldn't be treating the locals that way anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so they tend to ignore you. But yeah, outside of that, I honestly have had a ball just traveling. I haven't had any issues.
Stay out of the Dominican Republic.
Oh, see?
Service is trash.
Is it?
Oh, no, Marquita. The way you want to be catered to,
okay,
they ain't got it.
No.
That ain't in them. Not yet.
No.
DR, let it go. You better let it go. Woo, I done been 3 times.
3 times? It ain't got better than 3
One time it was a week apart. It wasn't even a week. It was 3 days. Stayed at a different resort. And it was worse than the first one.
No.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
I was so disappointed.
Come on, DR. Do better.
Yeah, and I did a little story on Instagram. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that agree with me.
Unfortunately, I have heard stories about the DR. I haven't been, but
and this is after coming from Cabo.
Oh.
And they treat you like royalty.
Listen, Mexico, okay? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay? Listen, I could move there, okay? I love it.
Boy, I bet them men be all over Marquita, don't they?
Okay? Hola, papi. ¿Cómo estás? Bien.
They're like, sí,
Sí, sí. Bonita. Sí. Gracias. You know?
Just throwing out random Spanish.
I do. And let me tell you what's even worse. When I go to Italy, I speak Spanish with an O. So I don't.
Oh, my God.
Don't judge me, please. But I will say the word in Spanish and just put an O at the end, you know? Like, let me think, gracioso. You know, like
Italian and French, hell with it. Spanish is what you get.
Spanish. And they laughed at me. They were so kind. The men loved it. They're like, you're trying. Yes, see. You see? No idea.
Actually.
I don't know a lick of Italian.
Well, that's French. All right, so that's your travel. You didn't do as much this year as you usually do.
Yes.
It seemed like you was gone every month. But
I was doing, you know what it is? Because I don't necessarily count local. So I was in the States. So I went to like DC, I went to Houston, I went to.
You don't count.
Not for me.
If ain't
but
no stamp,
I still.
She said, ain't no stampage, that ain't traveling. That's just going down the street.
Marcus, yeah.
If he can clearly understand me, I ain't where I'm supposed to be.
Passport me, please. Thank you. Yeah, so I did do some traveling in the U.S. this year.
So what about your? I feel like there's even levels to your spas.
There is. Mm-hmm.
So how often do you get the top tier Marquita level spa treatment?
Let's see. You know, it's been more frequent again within the last few years because we've all been going through so much, right? That we deserve.
Yeah,
And let me tell you, this my friend, one of my good girlfriends, she was like, if you're gonna cry in luxury. And so and I took that to heart.
Yeah.
I said, you know what?
You got a goddamn point.
You're right. And that's what I've been doing out here. Because once you get there, you don't cry so much in luxury. Let me tell you.
Luxury absorbing tears so much better than poverty.
Okay, those tears will dry up, honey. Like the Red Sea, I'm telling you. And so I would say maybe I probably go, no, literally now it's probably like this year alone, I've probably been 3 times already. So I don't think that's that lot.
August? No,
yeah, it's August.
No, this is August, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's bad.
Yeah. Okay, so the top tier 3 times.
So far.
How many levels do you have?
So I have my Burke Williams, I get a massage a month. Mm-hmm. So that's once a month. You know, so that's
now we feeling it in.
Yeah.
So what's the Burke Williams experience for you?
For me, the Burke Williams, you just go in. I like to go get in the jacuzzi. I like to do the steam room. I'm not really a sauna girl. I like the steam room. And then I like to go and take a nap, honestly. And then once I wake up, I get a massage. And then that's it. So that can be around, I'd say that's more like a 4 or 5 hour day.
Okay.
Not a full one.
Not a full day.
Not a full.
Not a full of the next day.
Okay. 4 seasons, 10 to 7. The spa closes at 7.
Okay.
So I'll do that, and then if you're nice, you know, you can just still hang by the pool now that they've built it out. Okay. So I'll go over there and just relax. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got you got the 4 seasons full day.
Full day.
Maybe 2 days because you wake up do it all over.
It's definitely 2 days. Yeah.
You got the Burke Williams 5 hour day.
5 hours. Yeah. Yeah, not too much.
What about below that?
Yeah.
She said, I mean, is there anything else?
I mean,
You're
back in the day.
bottom of the barrel, Mark. There's nothing else to get.
Listen, back in the day. Now, recent times, no, there's 4 seasons and there's Burke Williams. But before then, I mean, like I said, I would have probably done like a Massage Envy or like one of those like you can just drop in. Mm-hmm. But I really don't do those anymore. Mm-hmm. When I first moved here, I think I was going to this place. It was like a, not a Korean, maybe it was not a Korean. What? Okay. It was like, you know, those spas where Thai massage. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, yeah,
Because they
yeah.
up here stretching you, they pulling
Yeah.
you from every which way, you know. So I've done those before, but I haven't had one in years, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's either the Burke Williams or Four Seasons, that's what you want. So it's at least
Yeah.
once a month.
Yeah,
And-
at least.
and
But
once a quarter is going to be twice a month.
yeah, it probably sometimes I do twice a month because, like, let's say because I went to the Four Seasons in May, I didn't use my Burke Williams, right? So then it rolls over. So
I forgot about the membership.
yeah, because I'm a membership. So because it rolls over, I can go.
You got anytime minutes.
They add up. They rolling over. So what I'll do is I'll either get like a 95-minute massage or I'll just do 250 minutes at 2 separate times so that I can go twice a month.
Day?
No,
okay.
no. Well, I have done that before because that way you can get 100 minutes versus.
Yeah.
But like I just got one last Thursday and they were like, "Oh, do you want to book?"
That was the original time we was going to be recording. She said, you know what?
You know what?
I can't make that.
Because my masseuse has been booked up. And so when they said Thursday, sold. Okay. I said, put me down, coach. Okay. And so when I went, they were like, oh, you still have like money left over. Do you want to come again? Why not? So I said, let me go ahead and book it. What? At the end of the month. You see?
Okay.
Yeah. I think that works.
So how you like what you got done?
Oh, listen. What's your name again, honey?
Olina.
Oh, Lina. You better do it, girl. This looks nice.
All right, now I
Y'all
was about to
see.
say, don't be judging, because this is the in-house, so don't be judging me on no damn Burke Williams. Or,
No,
Four
she did a good
Seasons.
job. Listen, y'all got me the champagne. Y'all see this a little bubbly, and I love it, Marcus. This
You
is
ain't
very
had no
nice.
sip of your
I'll
champagne. This is
sip it.
tasting with Tank now. Oh, I left my drink in there too.
Oh, this is good. Oh yeah, this is not.
That's a
This is
Moscato.
nice, as they say. A little Scotto. I'm more of a
Moscato
champagne
D'Asti.
girly, so
D'Asti? Yeah, D'Asti.
yeah, this is nice.
All right. So you more of a champagne, because that was the next thing we had to get to.
Yes.
What's your drink of preference?
You know I'm not a big drinker, but I love champagne, and I know people are going to judge me for this, but I don't care anymore.
Don't care.
I won't, because people like to say this isn't a real drink or this is like a freshman year of college drink, which it is, and I just never graduated from it. Amaretto sour. That's my
I know somebody that drink amaretto sour, and they
That
don't
is-
they don't like when I bring it up.
Oh, I
I'm
love
like,
it.
what's wrong with that?
Because people laugh at you. That's why. Because they make it seem like, oh my gosh. But I love it. It doesn't take, you don't taste the alcohol. You get nice.
Yeah.
You don't get like drunk. So it gives me what I need.
refreshing drink.
Yeah. I like it. So that's like my drink of choice. Either champagne, I can do a mimosa, or amaretto sour.
Absolutely. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Like I said, originally I was gonna have my feet getting done too, but the person canceled. So I'm glad you was able to get a treatment.
Thank
And
you.
that's showing my appreciation,
Yes.
even though you was late and they gonna
Lord.
charge me. No, I'm just
Lord, the
playing.
dentist.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But hey, hopefully y'all enjoyed it. My good friend Marquita Bradley. Hey, get yourself some treatments. You got anything coming up? Any projects that's you done been a part of that people need to support?
That I can talk about? No, but we
Okay.
definitely have some things in development. And so, yeah, I'm going to try to be more of myself and showing up online because I pop in and here with my friends. But that's about it. So, yeah.
Okay, and that's literally, it's not even like being funny. That's the level that she's at. There's things that she's working on that we can't even know about. It's
Yes.
like, that's all confidential. Y'all hear about it next year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. For real, that's what she had. But that's why we do appreciate when Marquita steps in. And it was like, that's a big deal. We had Marquita give us notes. Run it.
They were amazing already.
No. This is going to cause an argument tour. ITGTCAA tour. We ran it by her. She was like, this is what you need to change. We said it's changed.
And they were amazing. You guys saw it. Okay. Yes.
But hey, thank y'all for tuning in. We'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.